Hey Greg, it's Tavia, most know me as T. I will be talking about my wonderful / stressful 3 years of the CYC program. First things first, we are the last CYWs of our program. Pretty sad, huh? However, my past 3 years have been total roller coaster, from being bullied in my first semester to losing my second dad / godfather in my last year. There's more. When I started the CYC program, I came straight out of high school and I had 2 jobs and I joined the volleyball team, which all took a toll on me. Some crazy things has happened to me in my 3 years, and I'm going to explain to you how I've transitioned from being a high school student, from a college student, and going into university. For the most part, I've been ready for university for a while now. I am feeling scared and anxious, but I don't feel that I'm in crisis state. But there have been many times throughout my many years of college that I've experienced crisis, and I will name a few. Back in 2014, in my first semester, I was bullied really bad. 2 girls were very mean to me in our program who aren't in our program anymore, but they did embarrass me in front of peers, tell others my secrets, and lied about me, spreading a rumor that I was gay, also that I wore the same clothes. This was a major stressor for me, and I had never been bullied in my life, and for it to begin at 18 years old, I had felt a lot of anxiety coming to school. However, I woke up every single morning and forced myself to school. I told myself it would get better. I coped with this crisis by speaking to family, my best girlfriends. They were all willing to support me and help me through this time. However, feeling those stress of the 2 bullies, I had 2 jobs, plus I was babysitting when my sister had work. Giving my sister a helping hand meant that I had to get my nephew ready every single day for school and drop him. This was a developmental crisis at the time. It didn't last long until those 2 girls in the CYC program that did bully me changed their career path and dropped out of the program. In 2015, after being in a relationship for 4 years with my high school boyfriend, we broke up. This type of crisis felt like a loss. I say that because my ex-boyfriend at the time was my best friend and family. It was very hard for me to try to focus in school in my last 4 weeks of school because of it. At the same time, I had been in a transition crisis with my placement. I was very close to home in my year 2 placement, and I happened to know one of the youth, our clients, from my high school. However, that wasn't the issue I had at my placement. A lot of the staff did not like me, so most of the time I never got to interact with the youth because I was always cleaning, washing, cooking, paperwork, phone calls, you name it, I was doing it. This crisis had gone on for my whole 14 weeks at placement. However, I talked with faculty and had several meetings throughout my weeks and ended up just passing placement. Hence, I was terrified for my next placement the following year because I didn't know how to demonstrate appropriate behavior. I lacked certain qualities that I should have had and didn't because that I spent so much time doing things that I didn't need to do. On the other hand, I was dealing with volleyball while going to my second year placement. Volleyball has been my favorite sport since elementary school. I played it in high school and I joined the college team. When I joined the college team, that was a dream come true. Until I realized I never played a single game in the season. My coach never picked me to play. My personal crisis at this time almost made me go insane. I had been at every game, every practice, and my coach still never put me in. I ended up staying on the bench the whole season because I had such love for volleyball that even when I didn't play, I enjoyed watching the sport. So who did I talk to about this? I talked to several people, like the assistant coach, my captain of my team, Joan, the head office of the athletics department. Nothing was done about it, so I quit after. I felt very sad about it, cried about it, and I slept on it a couple weeks and I felt better. When 2016 came along, I experienced the loss of my godfather in the 5th semester, practically the hardest semester I had in the year so far. My dad also got admitted into the hospital, which made things extremely painful for me. So what I did to cope was just take days off to sleep and rest my thoughts. This helped me as I was really tired. Having 3 jobs in this year, working nonstop and not getting enough rest for the next day had really taken a toll on me. I never really talked to anyone about my issues before, or like a school representative about my crises, because I get through them on my own. I guess it's a part of my independence. I have been through enough crises in my 3 years. I am anxious for my future. I do plan to switch my program to social work and get my degree and master's. The transition will be difficult, but I will make it. Just like I made it through college. I will get through university with a smile on my face.